Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Level sound good? Yeah, sound good, man. Why so late? I need coffee now. You're lucky, Arch. Starting at 10 Eastern. Arch, my hero. Who are you guys? Apparently there's some guy named Arch in the chat who's a little irate about the start time. Well, luckily for you guys. No, I was playing. What's going on, everybody?
How's it going?
What's up?
Hey, I'm good, man. What's going on with you, John?
Nothing much, man. It's a beautiful Wednesday. We're here to talk some Star Wars.
Oh, God.
I'm excited to hear your thoughts on this movie. The final.
Wait, which movie?
What do you mean, which movie? Clone Wars, right? No, I'm kidding. Empire Strikes Back. It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited.
It's Return of the Jedi.
Return of the
I was like,
Jedi.
what?
That's what I
It's
meant.
gonna be
Come
one
on.
of those episodes.
No, Return of the Jedi.
Okay,
You know,
John, you don't get to ask questions.
Joe. Who made you?
All right.
Who gave you captain's pants today?
Second on the list. Second on the display.
What's up,
All
D
right,
Hunter?
Danny, how's it going, bro?
Good, man. Middle of the week, trying to push it through, and happy to be on.
Can you show your shirt for us real quick?
This is 1 week old, but
See, that's why I got
should have worn it
confused.
last week.
Nice.
Looking at his shirt.
John's
What's
reading
up,
the
Luke?
teleprompter. So Danny? Oh yeah, Emperor Strikes Back. What's going on, Jason?
What's up, man? Just tired day, but we get to talk Star Wars, so that'll bring some life into it.
How dare you, Arch? Did everyone on the panel watch the same movie this week? We all got the clue about Star Wars, and from there, it's just hopefully. Joe, man, how are you doing? I think you already went, but I see you have 2 new covers back there finally from the art shops. Everything good there?
Yep, got the regular one in today. Back the regular Zatanna. Very happy with both.
Cool, man. Cool. That's what's up, man. Yeah, so this week we watched Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Looks like Eddie will not be making it today. He said he couldn't take it. He couldn't take any more Darth Vader. Couldn't take any more Lord Sidious. It was too much for him.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not Clone Wars, he is not up for it. And he's apparently in love with Han Solo, and can't take Leia taking him away. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. No, man. Did anybody actually watch the movie this week, or was it just me that watched it? Obviously, for the first time.
I've
It's
watched
you,
it a
my
million
friend.
times. I know it like the back
Yep.
of my hand.
Yeah, this one of all of them.
Don't answer, John. John's like, I don't know if I have the right. Let me go through the memory Rolodex.
Okay, look, I know what we're talking about. Okay, and that's the best questions here today.
All right, man. I'll let you lead us off, man. Go ahead. Let's start the show, John.
Seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
So, yeah, what were your overall thoughts? No,
Oh wow!
What a question.
but like,
What were the
finally-
plot points, Cash?
Listen,
John, what's the Rotten Tomato score?
This is the first time that we see Vader fully unmasked. Okay, we have some tragic scenes in the movie as well. What did you think of seeing Vader's full facial features?
First of all, just real quickly, why are you asking the question slow, John? Like you have to think about it first.
Okay. All right, see you
No,
guys.
you're
Please,
good. You're good, bro.
please, guys. We'll leave it to these 4 stooges over here to talk about
Here
it.
we go.
How dare you?
It wasn't what I expected with the unmasked, to be honest, because I think it's Sideshow who did the unmasked.
I kept hearing James Earl Jones.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely kept hearing James Earl Jones as the voice, but I already knew that he wasn't the actual person in the suit. but like it was different seeing his head like that. He looked like a, I don't know, like freak, man. It's almost like a Boba Fett thing. Like, dude, put the mask back on, bro. But
Gee.
he had told Luke, hey, I want to see you with my, through my own eyes. And Luke was saying, well, wouldn't it, if I take this off, wouldn't it kill you? So it was a heck of a scene, and especially what happened like right before that, with Sidious. So
How did you feel about that?
the Sidious
Yeah,
situation.
I don't know. Yeah.
I was like, damn, are you kind of strong, man? You just picked him up and
Yeah,
like,
I was like, okay.
you know what I'm saying? So, and
Forced
then
to
he just
start
like
at
fell. Yeah, that was cool, honestly. I mean, I thought it was like I guess you could say like a heartfelt situation. It's almost like his humanity came through. Like, you're really about to like basically like kill my son, trying to get him over to the dark side. So it's basically just his humanity coming over. I would say how I interpreted it. I thought he was gonna stay there, because remember Sidious was telling Luke, it's too late for him. Like no matter what you can do or something like that, he can't go back from the dark side. And just like your father, like it'll take you time or something like that. So it was cool, man.
How about these scenes in Endor with the little Ewoks and the
The speeder bikes.
speeder bikes, scouts and
Dude,
speeder
okay.
bikes?
So when he jumped on the speeder bike, man, the Ewok, I was like, because he was like, when they went back to it, Han's like, oh, perfect, a distraction. There's only one of them left now. Then he was like actually riding it. He's like flying off of it and stuff, trying to like, because he doesn't know how to ride it. So that was like pretty fun scene. I will say like they brought that fun element to the movie. Especially when Leia first, because she was the first one to encounter them, if I'm not mistaken. I think anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. So I thought that was it brought some fun to the village, and they were like worshiping C3, so I thought that was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, I'm a sorcerer, and like I have magical powers, and you have to listen to me." And Luke's using the Force, so that was pretty cool.
Do you remember the main Ewok's name?
Sue.
I don't remember the main Ewok's name.
Wicket.
Did you say
So,
Sue? Oh,
No, I said so to piggy off what John said about the Ewoks and everything. They're either loved or they're hated amongst the Star Wars community. Where would you fall on the Ewoks, man?
Oh man, I feel like this is a dicey question here. Joe's giving me the death stare, like you motherfucker. You better
I'm not
say
yet.
it right. You know what? I'll say the Ewoks were kind of like, in a different way. God, what are the other ones? You had told me the name, but the Jawas?
Nah, they're
Jawas.
not no Jawa.
No, I'm saying like not
Just
that they're
'cause
the
they're midgets?
same. Yeah, like
Wow.
but they're opposed to like scared. They're more out there. But I thought I liked them. I thought they brought a fun element to the
Fair
movie.
enough. That was all I was wondering.
Yeah.
If you were like, oh, these things can get lost, or you down for more Ewoks in the future of Star Wars?
I'm not saying I'd be down for more, but if they were there, it wouldn't bother me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. How you feeling, Chase? You don't like them?
Me, I mean, I've seen the movie so many times. It's just, I know how to like deal with it now. But no, I'm not the biggest fan of the Ewoks in the whole Star Wars universe. No.
And just real quick, D Hunter says, "Hey guys, what's good, Cash? I did my taxes, so hopefully I'm putting some cash in my life. Hey, hopefully we all are, man. Freaking waiting, bro. It's all good, man."
My ass is gonna owe fucking money.
Luke says, "Off to a rocky start." What's up, Dominator? Appreciate you being here, man. Now you guys have to watch Ewoks, LOL. Danny's trying to push it through. Appreciate everybody being here. Mike Chu, what's good, panel?
Hold on,
Appreciate
Mike.
you, Mike. Walton. So Chasen, you guys going to peace out during the prequel recaps, or you be around to help deprogram Eddie and his love for those awful movies?
I'm gonna be here, man. We're all gonna put in work
The
on Eddie on
sequels
that.
we're skipping.
I'll be here for those as well. I'll stick with Cash for the sequels. I'll discuss them, but
We'll just be live drinking.
there you go.
But
Yeah, we
what's
got
good, Matt? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Nathan? Yeah, man. No, that's cool, man. That's cool, man. One of my favorite scenes though was the initial speeder bike scene.
Yeah.
Luke had hopped back of Leia because she was riding, like actually, driving, and then like he kicks the other guy off, other stormtrooper off, and like hops on it first. I thought that whole scene was just like that was a scene that like kind of I was like, okay, this movie, this got some action, has a lot of energy. Like I loved it, man. It was cool. That scene was a really good scene.
Then since now you've seen the whole, original trilogy, you even saw Rogue One leading into the
Oh,
original
man.
trilogy. What because like troopers are such a big part of Star Wars, right? You've obviously gathered that. Out of
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
design for troopers, what would you say would be your favorite? You got the Snow Trooper, the Scout Trooper, the OG Stormtrooper,
Sand
the
Trooper.
Sand Trooper. From Rogue One, you got the Shore Trooper, the Death,
Ooh.
the Death
And
Trooper.
the Death Trooper.
Yeah. What kind of design you liking for the?
I don't think
troopers?
you can count Rogue One yet.
Okay, don't
Yeah,
include
take
Rogue
out
One then.
take out the Death Trooper and the Scarif,
Short.
the Shore Trooper.
Yeah.
Okay. Ironically, that was going to be my answer.
Yeah, that's
so,
that's everybody's. That's why we're taking that
um,
out, just from the original trilogy.
Yeah, original trilogy. Which concept you liking?
Probably Strikes Back.
So the Snow Trooper.
The one when they were in the snow with the ones that look questionable in nowadays time.
Yeah, I thought that was a cool concept. But I mean, if we're not including Rogue One, I mean that's the one I really liked. I thought that was
That's the one
the
everyone
more,
likes.
I guess, defined looked.
From
But
Rogue One, are you referring to the black ones or the multicolored ones? The ones with the armor with like the
Multicolors.
with the
The
blue.
Scarif troopers had like shorts on.
The
The
tan
Shore
one,
Troopers.
They had some blue armor, tan and blue armor. Or are you talking about just the black in
the black,
Yeah,
all black.
in the beginning, yeah.
yeah the all
Okay.
black.
The
Yeah.
Death Troopers.
Death.
The Death Trooper. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Those are nice.
So, Cash, now you get some backstory as to you got to see,
Trooper.
Boba in the Sarlacc pit.
Squeal like a pig.
Oh, dude,
Squeal like a
okay.
pig,
Yeah, so
and then
you
fall
got
Yeah,
some
off.
yeah.
history now. You got to see some backstory in how
Yeah.
he fell into the Sarlacc pit, and we watched Book of Boba. So,
Yep.
how do you feel about everything now, having watched this film and the Book of Boba?
Okay, so like the moment he was like in around there, because freak, I can't remember his name. The dude who Billy D. Williams, the guy who
Lando.
played
Lando.
Lando,
Calrissian, yeah.
right? So like the whole time I'm like, because you got Boba Fett flying over, and like it's about to happen because obviously the Book of Boba Fett, you just don't know when, you don't know how, but it's about to happen, and he does fall in there with his fucking armor.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like, what the hell, man? Like, because if you fell in with your armor but you came out, wouldn't you have to come out with it already on?
No,
He came with it on. If you remember, he came with it on.
and then
Yeah.
the
When he
Jawas
came out
took
of it, he came, and then the Jawas picked him up, and then he
And
didn't have
took
the
it.
armor.
Wait.
So he
Oh,
came out
shit.
with it in the first episode we saw, and then
Right.
when the Jawas picked him up, and he was left with the Raiders,
Oh,
he didn't have
okay.
the armor. He went
Okay.
back to get the armor. That's
To
where
get the
everybody was
armor.
like, "Why are you going back?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you came out with it. Yeah.
But he
And
already
I-
had it
yeah.
on. But he already had it. Yeah.
He already
At
had
one
Yeah.
point.
So that was really cool. What else happened?
You had
Oh.
Yoda's death.
Yoda's
Yeah,
death.
Yoda
Yeah.
has.
Oh
so,
yeah.
So Cash, then, up to this point, I know you didn't know who it was. You didn't make a connection or anything, but how did you feel about Darth Vader being known as Anakin? Was that like a holy shit?
No, because I had already knew the name. I can kind of piece everything together, so like I knew it was coming.
Okay, 'cause- yeah.
Like
okay.
yeah, like a lot of stuff you knew, because like I said, it has been 45 years since the first one came out. So like you're gonna just know certain things. Like I said, I was more surprised when Luke took off his helmet. Honestly, I just didn't expect him to look like that. And like, which is crazy. Like, I think you had showed me the sideshow collectibles unmasked portrait, the old life
Oh, the
size
bust,
bust.
the OG bust.
Yeah, but I still didn't think he was gonna look like that. Like, I don't know for whatever reason, but um, yeah, that was probably the oddest scene part of the movie for me.
Now watching
Just go
all
back
three.
to the beginning.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
go down.
oops.
No,
Oh,
go
yeah,
down,
okay.
please.
Like, now that you've watched Boba, the Book of Boba,
Yeah.
how about the beginning of Return? Like, going into Jabba's palace, seeing the Rancor, Jabba,
Okay.
all that stuff.
Okay.
Like, compare the
First
two,
of all,
if you can.
just real quick, Danny, what is up with Jar Jar? I gotta know. Has anyone
So
started
he's in
taking
the-
bets?
Let's
on
not
this
let's not spoil Jar Jar for Cash.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Lisa.
Uh,
Also,
Cash, did you rewatch Empire Strikes Back before Return of the Jedi? I didn't rewatch it. No. JP Mavine. Hey, JP, appreciate you being here, bro. Appreciate you, man. JP was on last Thursday with me and has some incredible statues. Joe Vane21 has your Mr. Freeze.
Right over there.
Man, it's pretty cool. Yep. Dude, okay, so when he fell with the Rancor, first of all, I'm like, come on, dude, the Gamorrean guard fell in there too. Give him some love, man. Let's not kill another Gamorrean guard. After the Book of Boba Fett, I want no more Gamorrean guard slander. No more Gamorrean guard death, all right? We gotta save these things, man. We gotta save them.
Treasure.
It is crazy how he was trying to climb back up. It's like, bro, like you see the gates are closed. You can't go back up to shoot. You're gonna die.
He was the appetizer.
Exactly, but Luke's little crafty self, finds a way to skedaddle his way out of there. That was actually a really cool scene, though.
How about the scene with Leia
Ugh, I know what you're about to say.
eliminating
Oh, yeah.
Jabba?
Jabba, yeah.
I don't know how I felt about that. It kind of felt like a more like a weaker death. But because all she really did was choke him, right? Like that's all. Like nothing else happened. Like she just basically strangled him to death, and like I just thought it would be something different,
Well, then it got blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was incapacitated and he got blown
Yeah.
to smithereens.
I don't. Okay, so I finally see what you guys mean in terms of like the Book of Boba Fett when you were like, why can't the chrysanthemum like rip his arms off and there's like blood everywhere and stuff. Like I get what you mean, when you're watching the older ones and like they are showing certain stuff throughout the OT versus the Book of Boba, which is kind of weird and different. But like even when Leia went in there to rescue Han, and she I guess you could say unfroze him, right?
Yeah, when she was disguised as Boosh, whatever
Yeah.
the name is. Yeah.
When she thawed him.
Thawed him from
Yeah.
the carbonite.
Which is funny because he's like, I'm blind,
see.
like I can't see.
It's hibernation
Yeah.
sickness, man.
Austin
Bro.
Powers never had that problem, but that's okay. Did you, let me
He took a
ask you-
3-minute piss, okay? But go ahead.
Yeah. We were. I know Chase has talked about it, and I think so did Joe when we were starting this trilogy, or the OG trilogy. A New Hope. We mentioned it. Do you see who the other character is besides Luke? That would be Hope, considered Hope in the galaxy. Like he's not the only one.
When Yoda told him there was another from Empire.
That
What are you
sounds got
telling
a
me?
lot more awkward than it needed to.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was referring to. They were referring to Leia, his sister.
Oh yeah, because Luke told her,
You have the power too.
Yeah.
you have the power too. Yeah,
She is force sensitive, correct?
Yes.
right.
Which you'll see her just fucking wreck in the.
So technically,
sequels.
Leia's the Hope, and Luke is the hopeless. No, I'm only.
Wow.
The Scout Trooper downfall for me is that his armor makes it look like adult diapers. Oh boy.
Hey, how dare you,
Walton.
Walton?
No, only the Mando version. like a diaper. Return of the Jedi doesn't look as bad.
When I first watched Star Wars, I didn't speak English, so I didn't fully get it. But I asked myself this: why are the sword people more effective than the gun people? All right, JP.
Wow.
Oh man, shout out Brenton. I see you here, man. I'm blind. I can't see. Oh, all right. I won't
How
read.
dare
it.
you?
So Joe, what's your favorite part of the whole movie?
Whoa.
Ooh, that's tough. This is my favorite movie.
Okay.
That's not going to be the most
Really?
popular opinion.
No, it's
I
probably it's my second favorite. So.
I watched this one every day of the summer, the year that I saw it. Like this one was watched more than any other one. Now remember age, I was 7, so like the Ewoks were still cool to me then. Now as an adult, you're kind of like, but in my heart, this one is number one. Favorite part. I like the Ewok battle at the end, the battle at Endor.
Yeah. What about you, John?
I'm with Joe. I'd say it'd be tied between the Endor battle and the beginning scenes with Leia still in her outfit, and you get all that action with the Rancor. Like that was for me, that was really cool, and that's why I had so much nostalgia and love when we got to see it in the Book of Boba. That's where I got it from. Was that those scenes? So I think they'd be tied for me.
Before I get to Danny and Chase, I will say this, and I had mentioned it prior. Luke is starting to grow on you a little bit. You know, the more you watch, he does start growing on you. I'm not necessarily saying it's like the favorite character or anything like that, but it definitely starting to grow a little bit as you move along the journey of Star Wars. But what about you, Danny? Favorite part of the movie?
Jeez, there's so much. Like Joe said, this was probably my favorite as a kid. So I think like the kid in me always loved Return of the Jedi. But I guess the adult in me loves Empire more, I guess. If you can separate it like that.
Yeah.
But the top scenes would be probably the whole Jawa sequence, the beginning part in Tatooine, and then but I think the ultimate would be the space battle, because you finally see, like for the original trilogy wise, this was the best space battle scene out of all three. So
Yeah.
it's very nice to see, like the large ships, the Death Star, you got the Empire, the destroyers, and then you have all the little X-wings, you got B wings, you got Y wings, you got A wings, like all those different ones. And TIE fighters, you got the interceptors. There's just so many different ones. They just threw it all at you.
Yeah.
So it has to be the space battle.
Okay. And Chase.
Yeah, I'd have to probably say the whole Jabba's palace scene in the beginning, and then also leading to the skiff, skiff battle, Boba's demise, all that. I definitely probably say that, man, for sure. But like one single small scene highlighted out, like what you said earlier, like when they first showed the speeder bikes in that scene going at it, I like that a lot, man.
Yeah. Did anybody find Yoda to initially be kind of like creepy?
Yeah.
Like
Creepy he was. I'll never do that again.
I mean, eat. Come. Like hungry you are. Like I was like, damn, bro, what's going on? Dude, some fucking 80 booger sugar, bro. Like
So now that you've seen them all, do you see why, like me and Chasen say, this is the depiction of Luke that we want in statue form? Like a good one, like the black outfit
With the green saber.
with the green saber.
yeah, and it's crazy that you mentioned that because this was the one movie where I was actually like looking and I was like, okay, I would see why you would want this specific Luke. I see why somebody would want the exclusive version of Sideshow's PF with Han Solo, with the gun that he has, and then even with like the Mythos Sidious, I see what they were doing, with that. So a lot of stuff that I've heard you guys mention when we were watching the Book of Boba, it actually makes more sense now in terms of like watching these four flicks, especially these three specifically. To their being on Tatooine, and like it's just it's crazy to think like some things did tie in, but it was like all those years ago. It's like the writing, I guess you could say, shout out the writing a little bit anyway. So yeah. Puzzled, John?
Not puzzled, no.
Gotcha.
Nothing puzzles John.
No, it's a trap. I can't
Wow.
believe. I can't believe that we made it to the third movie already.
Yeah, man. We did.
So now we can really ask you, like, you watched the OG, the three movies. You're knees deep now. How are you feeling?
What's your first tattoo going to be?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
How are you feeling about Star Wars? Because I'm gonna tell you,
Overall-
I'll be honest,
go ahead.
it doesn't get much better than this. So, how do you feel about what you've seen so far?
I am ready for Liam Neeson to become a part of
Nelson.
the Star Wars.
Nelson.
There's no
Me
Liam
too. I'm
Nelson
waiting
in
for
Liam
it too.
Neeson.
Well, whatever, man. Whatever.
That's his cousin.
I'm
Before
ready for
that-
him to come. Oh,
Question: when are we
He's
for
not gonna
cash?
last.
When are we throwing in Solo?
Solo's like a while.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't think that one was.
There's a separate movie for Han Solo. It's a prequel to Solo.
He's
It's like
not.
when he's
Oh, okay.
young.
I think that's
Well,
like
you can
after
watch
the
it after the
sequels.
prequel, right?
Yeah, no, I was just asking when we're
Yeah.
throwing that in for him.
I think we should watch the sequels next.
No, you got to watch the
The
prequels next.
I
Episode
think the
1 is
prequels
next.
get better visually.
Yeah,
Compared to-
Yeah.
Well,
So
obviously.
next is the Phantom Menace.
Yeah,
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which will have more Mandalorian tie-ins,
it will.
and you will get the pleasure of Jar Jar and Liam Nelson.
Technically, right now,
And Maul, who you've been waiting for.
Darth Maul, huh? Okay. All right. That's what's up.
all right, cool. So
Did
Phantom
you say
Out of
Menace.
the original
Danny
trilogy,
is triggered.
do you have who is your favorite character?
Okay.
Ooh. How dare you? I can't
That's
say
a tough
Boba.
one.
And then off of that, which of the three movies do you like the best?
Well, no, you can still say Boba. Just pretend you never watched Book of Boba.
You can't really say Boba if he had a short time. I mean, I guess you could, but
There's a lot of people that do.
Yeah, there's the ton.
yeah. I'll say Finnick. No, I'm just playing.
Let's get the fuck out.
It's a joke.
Remove this man from his own channel.
Damn. You know what's crazy? I didn't think I'd say this answer, but outside of Vader, because I really enjoyed when Vader did come on, and as well as Sidious. So outside of those two, I generally enjoyed Han Solo and C-3PO.
Okay. C-3PO.
Oh, C-3PO, yeah.
Yeah, it was an
Han
ask
Solo,
that
I
next.
expect. A lot of
Between
people like
R2
Han.
and 3PO, who would be your droid, but you just answered that.
Yeah.
I hope.
Like
Well,
I didn't like Chewbacca as much as like
Joe's hurt.
A little bit. It's okay though. It's okay though.
no, it's not a bad character. I just didn't like it as much. Like the
Yeah,
droids.
you wish you could speak English. I get it.
Like R2.
Well, I mean, Han freaking understood him.
Yeah, I know.
Freaking R2. I don't know how I feel about R2, man. Doesn't
Dude, R2's the heart and soul of the movies.
R2. If it wasn't for R2, Star Wars wouldn't.
Yeah, Obi-Wan
Did
would have
remember
never
they
come.
he
He's the
cut
set.
them
He-
off at the forest when they were up in that tree? That was pretty cool.
He was there. Oh, I
If
was
it
gonna say
wasn't for
something.
the
I can't say what I
Jawas.
was. Never mind.
No, go ahead, John. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to spoil anything. If we're gonna
Oh,
If it wasn't for R2, Leia gets captured and killed.
Wow.
And
dude,
Luke
you
doesn't
freak-
even know to go look for
They-
Obi-Wan.
They all die in that little dumpster thing.
And then
Mando
Yeah.
would never find Ahsoka to see Grogu again.
everything would have been off if R2 wasn't
Oh
around.
yeah. And he was the one who flew Grogu back, right, to him?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, fucking R2.
Are we watching? Hold on. Are we watching the sequels at all? So I can make the comment I was gonna make.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're gonna watch
We're
those.
gonna watch them. It's the prequels and then the sequels.
Oh, she's gonna walk. Okay. All right. Keep my mouth shut then. What do you think of Tarkin?
Okay, yeah, that's a good question.
I like Tarkin.
Yeah.
Tarkin died in the first movie.
Yeah.
Doesn't
But
matter.
Still a good question. But so this is a whole wrap now.
And he
He
came.
finished
the
He was in Rogue One.
Tarkin's book was great.
I like Tarkin as a character.
Do you remember who Tarkin is, Cash? It's okay if you don't. It's a pretty small role in the first movie.
Grand Moff talking.
I don't, and it's crazy because I think I was speaking with Thor about like different freaking commanders and like generals and stuff like that. But no, I don't remember the exact character. No.
That's a-
Tarkin's like the grandpa looking dude in the first movie that tells Vader what to do.
Yeah,
In charge of the
skinny,
Death Star.
skinny old dude. A little
Yeah.
older. Like a gray outfit.
Oh, the one that he choked out.
No.
No.
Oh, no.
He
No.
stopped the choking. Like
Yes.
he's probably
Yeah, okay.
He's the
Oh,
one that,
second in
um,
command.
like
He's
Leia
probably
got
second in
brought to
command.
him.
Would you say?
Yeah. He's
You're
the
talking
first
about
Grand
after
Moff.
Rogue One, right?
Yeah, he's
like
he's at
leading
the
into
end of
the-
Rogue One. Or
Okay,
he's
yeah.
in Rogue One, and then he takes over the Death Star, and then he's the one that like Leia gets brought to. That he's like, "Tell me where your base is."
Okay, yeah. So sorry. So what was the question? What did I think of him?
Yeah. Clearly
I
nothing.
mean, just an
he
just
was
another
just there.
general, like you
Yeah, I
know,
don't think
he
you
has a
remember
commander.
Which is fair. He's probably the biggest
Yeah,
character not to get an action figure.
Jimmy, Hot Toys got him.
Well, they gave him an action figure in the '90s, but like he was probably the top of the
Oh,
list.
he was never given one in Kenner?
Nope.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Time to call Hasbro.
Well, Hasbro made some, but
Oh,
he's got one. But yeah, Ken original.
Thank Joe froze.
That's a
hey.
Oh.
So when in towards the beginning when you saw the sail barge when they were trying to push Luke and all them off the ledge to the Sarlacc, that giant ship they were on, the sail barge, were you like, oh, that's what Joe had for the longest?
Oh shit! I didn't even notice that. That is what Joe had.
Yep.
Oh, dude. Damn. I didn't even notice that. But now that you mention it, yeah, that's crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
That thing is an expensive collectible now.
Which
How did
one?
you guys
The sail
sorry, go
barge, the 3 3/4,
Yeah.
the HasLab.
how did you guys feel about Luke when he told Han like, "Don't worry, I have a plan. Just trust me." Because I think he was like he could kind of see, but he really couldn't at that point. He's like, "Just trust me, I have a plan." He goes to the ledge first, and he's gonna use the Force and all that stuff to get out. And he does that flip, and then he like hangs on
Again,
the
he
ledge.
needed R2.
Yeah, R2 threw him the saber.
Yeah. What you guys thought about that specific part of it?
Well, it's one of my favorite scenes. Like I said, man, that whole
Yeah.
Everything but
Pretty awesome.
the Boba. Boba?
should have
Where's
left
Boba
him
Fett?
dead.
Is it different watching that specific part with Boba like now after the show versus
Yeah, man.
before?
Yeah.
No, even back then. Because I was like, why did he get chumped so easily? Like he was... It was like an accident. He got taken out by an accident. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but oh shit, yeah, it was an accident.
It was. Yeah.
It was a weak way of
It
him.
was.
Even as a kid, I was like, what? Like, shouldn't he be better than that?
Hey Danny, don't worry. 20 years later, he came back and he had his own show.
Like a bantha.
It was also
Oh,
a
God.
disappointment.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh
You guys
man,
wanna
don't
do-
worry.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead, John.
I was gonna say, do you guys want to do fun fact?
Oh Lord.
Sure.
I liked it, Jason.
No,
You
bring
guys
him
don't
on,
want
man. No, bring him on.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. You ready? The Ewoks occasionally speak
God.
Tagalog, although most of their dialogue
that.
is loosely inspired by Kalmuk, a language spoken in Mongolia. One of the Ewok songs once was believed to be in Swedish. Imagine that. With the lyric translating to "It smells of cereal in here." The word Ewok is never actually said in Return of the Jedi, and neither were the names of the individual Ewoks. even though they appear on the credits.
So yeah, Danny, he wouldn't know the damn Ewok Wicket name.
I thought they called him Wicket.
Not in the movie.
Oh, I thought like
In-
Han and Leia called him Wicket for some reason.
Well, they didn't care enough to learn those things' names.
Jeez. In what is either amazing planning or more likely complete coincidence, the one word C-3PO says to the Ewoks is Naboo, which was later revealed in the Phantom Menace
Oh wow.
Phantom, yeah.
to be the home world, and I won't continue because, we're going to watch that next.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Do you know that Luke's lightsaber was actually supposed to be blue? Not green.
Well, it was in the last movie.
Yeah. Let's see what else here.
Luke's asking, how did the Ewoks have a dress for Leia?
That's a good question. Unless that was a previous meal.
Yeah, exactly. They've done this before.
They eat meat? Didn't she give them like fruit? The one she was with?
Well, they were going to cook Han.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were gonna cook all.
Oh yeah,
all of it,
right. And
weren't
then C3 had to like fake use his powers. That's right. That's right.
So this is like a not controversial one, but it's Carrie Fisher's infamous slave Leia outfit was reportedly a stylistic response to her alleged complaints that the outfits she wore in the first two Star Wars movies made disguised the fact that she was a woman.
Yeah, she looked like a fucking nun.
She was complaining, so that's why they gave her that outfit.
I heard the
Auction that
first
off.
film. I heard the first film. She was told not to wear a bra underneath.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you might be able to see some pokies.
Probably not on the Disney cut.
Go ahead and blur that out. No, it's fine.
Oh, there was a nipple slippage in the Jabba scene
Oh wow.
with the green chick
Oh,
before she falls.
Or what's her
Yeah,
name?
when she's
Yeah,
dancing, I think because I remember pausing that shit on a VHS.
This kid is like, Mom.
Disney's
They-
listening right now. Let's make sure we have that cleaned up.
They auctioned
Ooh,
that
cool.
bikini a couple years ago.
Well, I'm sure
The
they
fa-
did.
The famous line, "It's a trap."
I think Art bought it.
Ark, did you buy it?
Ark wears it.
He's wearing it right now.
He wears it.
Any guesses on how much?
Jeez,
Whoa.
25,000.
275,000.
Danny, that's not enough.
25,000, buddy? Of course not. Considering that name, any affiliation to that outfit is essentially destroyed, and we'll never see it again. I'd say over 200,000.
Okay, one's high
Yeah,
and one's
easily.
low.
Can you just tell us the number?
96.
That's it.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
I,
it.
I would have bought two.
And that was after her death?
It's 2015.
Oh,
So
Okay.
okay.
before.
Yeah.
Right before.
It's a trap. Arguably one of the most famous lines in the movie. It was actually scripted. It's a trick.
But
Oh,
Akbar
so he
can't
messed
read.
it up. Or he improv.
What else? There's.
Oh, yeah, so then, Cash, what do you think of the end of Sidious?
I didn't care for it. I thought, I guess you could say I thought I would have expected. Because like the whole time, once Vader is bringing up there, he like, hey, he doesn't need those. And like he's like sitting there all sure, when he's talking to Vader even before Luke comes. So like you're really thinking like, he has all the answers and stuff, and he's just so sure of himself, and for it to kind of like way, it was unexpected for me. Like that's something I didn't, I just didn't.
This one's interesting.
Okay.
During the shot in which Salacious Crumb, that little rat thing in Jabba's palace, is chewing off C-3PO's eye, Anthony Daniels, the actor in the
Salacious
C-3PO costume, had a panic attack while in the suit. So while filming, he actually didn't say his lines at all. He just repeated, get me up," over and over. and then they ended up taking that and using that as the lines for the film. Leia wounded. If you look closely, you can spot Han Solo accidentally grab her chest area before correcting himself.
That's what Luke said.
Oh. Thinking himself, huh?
You called
They
Salacious
did
Plum a
eventually.
rat?
They had an affair, right?
He said
Or
rat
he
looking
had an
thing.
affair with her.
Wait.
Jason, you should have Salacious out for this.
I probably should have, correct, but he's in a box.
Just
Love
like
it.
everything.
Did you, Cash, did you notice who Salacious was?
Yeah, because Darth Rashid has it with Jabba.
I don't know who that is.
Oh
Huh?
wow.
Jabba?
No, Darth Rashid.
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
Oh man, it's one of my 6 people, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
not. Oh, Danny, here you go.
Damn, Danny, mine's a lot larger.
Sorry.
That's not the first time Danny's heard that.
How dare you?
And he's had to say sorry right after.
He said sorry.
No, I said sorry about mine. This one being small.
Just explain, Danny. Just explain.
Oh
Thanks,
wow.
bro.
That was like the best laugh, man.
Leia was never intended to be Luke's sister. That's why you see them kiss in the previous film.
I've
So
heard
they
some
wrote that
interesting
in
takes.
later?
I've heard some interesting takes on that.
What was that one, John?
Leia was never intended to be Luke's sister.
Oh, okay.
No, I think I heard stuff like that too. Like it wasn't
That's
all
cool.
fleshed out.
Yeah, a sequel trilogy was apparently going to be about Luke finding his long lost sister, and then George decided he didn't want to deal with that. So
Well, that would have
kissing
been...
your sister was better.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently so, bro. Apparently so.
In fairness, his sister kissed him.
There you go. What
Death
a
Star
creep she
2
is.
was approximately 460% larger than the first one.
And it
The
wasn't
Lego
even
sets are
completed.
about the same.
Still a waste.
Harrison Ford wanted Han Solo to sacrifice his life to save his friends. But George Lucas didn't want that, disagreed with him.
Yeah, Han wanted to die in this second one.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't.
Oh, wow, this is cool.
Lando
He hates
originally
Star
was
Wars.
supposed to not make it also, right?
Yeah, but they couldn't.
Like they
kill him
filmed
off.
both versions where he blew up in the Death Star and then one where he, like how it ends up, he escapes.
The growls and sound of the Rancor in Jabba's palace were actually made by a dash-on. That's interesting.
Crazy.
Well, now you can watch all the Family Guys.
Oh, wow. So they were right. Okay, I don't know how appropriate this is, but when Han is looking at the Millennium Falcon, perhaps for the last time, Leia places her hand on Han's shoulder. And I heard this the other day, I don't know. But anyways, she places her hand on her shoulder, and you can see her hand clearly. You look closely at Leia's fingernail. Her index nail is longer than the rest. This is attributed to Carrie Fisher's notorious drug issue that she was facing.
Yeah, isn't it supposed to be a pinky nail? Gotta keep it the pinky nail.
Well, I'm gonna be. That's either for the drugs or the pick in the nose. I don't know which one. It is. Not one laugh. Wow. All right.
It's late.
Hey, that's a little.
Leia, it's the
that's my
same time
princess, bro.
over here.
No, it's not. It's 10 here.
It's 10:47 here. Admiral
Oh.
Akbar's backstory is that he was once the slave of Grand Moff Tarkin. Didn't know that. All right, you guys seem like
Oh,
you're
yeah,
not
now-
into this anymore,
okay.
so we'll stop.
Cash, have you ever?
Yeah.
You used to see those memes of it's a trap. Now you finally know where it's from, right?
It's a...
Well, a lot of stuff like you just never made sense. Any of it, like especially damn, why the frick is it escaping my mind? God dang it, are you serious? Like, I can't think of his name. The guy that Han Solo has his head has a
Lando.
bounty on. No,
Boba?
Oh, Boba Fett?
no, the person
Jabba.
who has a bounty on
Jabba.
Jabba, yeah.
Jabba.
What the fuck? Come on. Jabba, yeah. Like you would see a lot of like Jabba like memes and stuff too, and I never like even knew what that was because like that was one of the few characters before the Book of Boba you'd never even heard of it. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, a lot of memes like now you're kind of like, oh okay, kind of like an inside joke that before you were just never in on. You know, basically.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club, man.
Yeah,
So,
man.
out of these 3 original movies, which one you rolling with as your favorite?
Ooh. It definitely won't be Rogue One. It definitely won't
I
be.
wasn't considering that one. But...
I know.
Really?
So you wouldn't even take Rogue One over the one you're about to name?
Well, no, you asked him to rank the trilogy. Let him
Yeah.
rank the
Yeah.
trilogy first, and then if he wants to toss Rogue One in.
It's hard. It's really hard for me to say because it's hard for me to say because as I watch Return of the Jedi, I know what I'm about to say is gonna like not even come out right. But when I watch Return of the Jedi, it's just a continuation of Empire. So I almost feel like Strike Back basically like kind of like set the foundation for this movie as just a continuation. So I would say Strikes Back is probably the better flick, but I can say this one would definitely be the second one. But I don't think even if the person were to flop them, you know, Return being the favorite, I don't think that would be a wrong answer. I feel like both of these movies were the best Star Wars that I've seen from Boba, Rogue One, whatever. Like this, it's all been very good to this point, but these two specifically were the best.
Do you appreciate the ending to Rogue One?
Um, I appreciate what they did because you have a movie that's what like 42 years in the future being made and like its ending is essentially tying into what you did 42 years prior. So I appreciate how they did put that thought process in to kind of, I guess you could say, close some gaps and then make add on to the continuation from the OT moving forward. So I think that was pretty creative how they did that, especially taking like I guess you could say like CGI or de-aging or however they made that work. So I thought that was very very cool.
Question. Do you
Yes,
find
Tim.
yourself wanting to revisit these movies more?
I will say I will give all of them a rewatch. Definitely.
Do you feel like you can skip A New Hope or no? Like you'd want to watch
No,
all
I would.
three?
Yeah, I would definitely watch A New Hope again. Even Rogue One, just watch them in order again. I wouldn't even mind just throwing all four to this point on. I do get what you guys are saying as far as Book of Boba. Like, there's nothing on Book of Boba that makes me be like, I'm gonna watch it again. Like, it's like at this point it would be like, yeah, I'm gonna just go back and watch Mando, and obviously Obi-Wan. But yeah, the movies most definitely.
Oh, what's up, Jesse? Jesse's got a good one. Spaceballs should be up
Oh,
there too.
Jordan.
Spaceballs next. Oh boy.
I never watched
So
that.
Jesse.
Neither
Dude,
have
it's
I.
awesome.
Is this still like, now that you've seen the original trilogy, you know what most Star Wars fans say is Star Wars? Do you still find yourself wanting to add pieces to your collection for this now, or kind of backed off of that?
Star Wars aside, I've talked to Joe a lot, talked to yourself, Chase, a lot, Pudgy. It's one of those things from a space standpoint as well as a money standpoint. You want to take a step back, make sure you really appreciate what you are bringing to the collection. Outside of money, let's just talk about space. So from a space standpoint, it's like, let me just make sure I actually like, we'll say Vader. Let me make sure I actually like this said character to make sure you're not just taking set dollar amount on a
Yep.
specific piece that could go to something else. So I won't say I will never get anything Star Wars, but I'll say I want to make sure it's something I actually do want before putting
good.
out any money.
Very good.
Didn't I tell you that?
So we all told him. Damn it.
Jason is asking the questions here. But my answer does still stay the same from prior. If I were to get anything, it would most definitely be the Boba bust. If I were to get anything,
Well, now we don't think you should.
No, you can still get the
With
ball.
an answer like that, you shouldn't.
I didn't say now. I didn't say now. I was saying if that time comes where I'm just like, you know what, yeah, then I will. But I'm not jumping. Like, there's no rush or anything. And I guess for this specific question, that's where the high ES of Sideshow does go in your favor, because it's like, hey, who knows? 6 months down the line, this is something you really enjoy, and this is something you're really into. Hey, they're gonna be there. Black Friday, baby. Black Friday.
So next one is going to be Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, man. Or you could just skip to Attack of the
Personally-
Clones for Eddie.
No.
Well, no, Eddie wants to watch Clone Wars.
Yeah. He wants to see
Oh,
the whole
Clone
damn
Wars, yeah.
animated show that can take you fucking months to watch.
Isn't it like 7 seasons?
It sure is.
And it's like 20 some episodes a season.
Yeah, alright.
25 minutes long.
Yeah, we'll stick with the episode 1, 2, and 3 for now.
Good decision.
So that takes us, another 3 weeks. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh,
So
man.
that'll take us.
All of these take place before everything you just watched. So
Even
it's not
Rogue One.
complete.
Yep.
Yep.
Not before Rogue One.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can Vader be Vader before?
Oh, yeah.
It's before Rogue One.
Oh, God, here we go. Here we go.
Dude, Rogue.
It's like
The
the
prequel's the
first. It's
beginning.
like
So
the
far.
first
Oh,
thing
you're
we have
talking.
into Star
Hold on.
Wars.
You're talking about the prequels are before Rogue One.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you said the OG trilogy right now was before Rogue One. I'm like,
No,
what are you
no,
talking about?
No.
Okay, sorry. Alrighty. Just
John
testing.
is the perfect guest because I never feel like the new Star Wars guy, apparently, somehow.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
I just have to
gotta
know
keep it-
main characters.
I gotta keep
the
this somehow entertaining. Like,
He's doing it on purpose.
Oh man. Just watched the last 15 minutes of episode 1. Wow.
Man, that's actually my favorite prequel movie, The Phantom Menace.
Really?
John had a
It
kid.
is,
Hey,
it
Walton,
is.
don't stand
Mine's
up
number
for John.
3.
Walton
Yeah,
says
mine-
John had a
mine's
kid.
3.
He's probably working on
most
2 hours of
most
sleep.
people's 3.
One's got episode 1. You're gonna have some good stuff though in it. People talk bad about it, but there's some good parts.
Like, I'd
I
watch
like it just
episode 3
because
before episode
I think
4.
it's like very different than the rest of the main franchise
So-
of the movies. That's why I like it.
Different how? Like character-wise different?
I'm
or
not
just-
gonna, because if I say now, it'll just ruin it.
Yeah.
do me a favor. When you're watching these prequels, just pay attention to the acting, so that we can talk
The
about
acting?
it. Yes.
Okay.
Because it was like the great bait last time of the acting. Just pay attention to the acting. I want to hear your opinion on the acting.
It
Okay.
wasn't that much worse than these ones.
Yeah.
I don't
my
think the
opinion.
acting
Not
for
that
the
great.
OT was bad. I think it was probably just
Exactly.
the acting of that time period.
Yeah.
I think it was fine. Thank you. Wait till you see the prequels.
There's a lot of dialogue.
What years did the prequels were they made?
90s.
Early
90,
2000,
99. 99 was the first one, and then it was 02, 05.
Oh shit! So this is Samuel L. Jackson, Mace, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
He will be.
You won't see him yet. Oh, yeah,
That's
you will.
awesome.
I lied. Yes, you will.
You will.
Okay.
Yeah, but I also think it's part of the direction is bad.
Danny, I didn't say pay attention to the direction. I don't care if it's the direction. I'm saying
Well, the
it could
director
be part of the
directs the
direction.
actor.
We're gonna have
But the
disagreement on this,
acting
'cause-
overall, the acting overall, whether it's the direction, whether it was their first films, they were still learning. I don't know what it was. I'm just saying overall, the acting was.
There's going to be disagreement. John acts like it's like a cliff. I don't think it's that
Oh, boy.
drastic.
Cliff.
You're acting like the new trilogy or the original trilogy, and then it's like off a cliff for episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Besides the final scenes, besides between who we know, besides that scene, the rest of the acting, atrocious. It's just how I feel.
That's fine. We'll see what you think, Cash.
Appreciate you, Aiden. Appreciate you.
What's up, Aiden?
Yeah, man.
But visually, the prequels are amazing. I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah, the scenes are nice.
And that's crazy too, because I didn't think anything visually was wrong with these, dating back.
So they held up?
I think they really did. Obviously, I know they did a lot of cleaning up to them, and production and stuff. But I thought that for whatever they did, it was smooth, man. I thought it was smooth, and I actually really like that old look of a flick anyway. So personally, me, I really appreciated everything I watched to this point. Definitely did, most definitely. It was it's still surprising that a lot of these, well, all of these actually, that it was something that I never actually watched before or never even caught on TV or maybe somebody else's house and they had it playing. It's just crazy that there's never, I guess you could never say there's never a desire to watch, basically. Oh boy.
This is for Arc.
Oh snap.
Thank you, Dominator. Thank you, Walton. Thank you, everybody who agrees with me. The rest of you that don't agree with me, too bad.
Oh man. So guys, man, as we kind of head towards the closing of the show, is there, just to ask a statue question, I think Joe has a soft spot for Hayden Christensen. What's up, Jerry?
Sure.
That's
in
what
the,
it is.
In the third one, sure.
Hayden is really the main culprit of the poor acting, but
I just don't think it's as bad as you make it sound.
Sand. I hate sand.
I hate you. Is that what it is?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's whatever. We'll wait.
I mean, if you got your legs cut off and lit on fire, you probably wouldn't like the person either.
I would be screaming. I wouldn't be having dialogue between characters crying out loud. I'm in the middle of a freaking lava pit, and I'm having dialogue.
Jedis can suppress their
Pain.
pain.
But he's a Sith. He's not a Jedi. Remember?
He's still
big
torn.
fan.
A fresh
fan.
sand.
Well, just because he had his legs taken off doesn't mean he's torn. But come on.
I got that one.
I appreciate it.
I
Okay.
am with John. Hi everyone, I'm here for the Star Trek conversation.
What's up, Ferenzi?
Oops. Damn, that's crazy. So I guess the final question I'll ask everybody is, what's the hate between Star Wars and Star Trek?
It's like the cool kids and the losers.
Oh boy.
I don't know. I can watch
Among the
both
geeks.
equally. I mean, I prefer Star Wars, but Star Trek doesn't bother me.
About sums it up right there.
I have never watched anything Star Trek.
Is that a bad thing, is not watching Star Wars?
No.
But I like the
I don't
new
think
ones,
so.
the J.J. Abrams one better.
He brought
new
some
one
legitimacy. He did a couple. The newer ones have some legitimacy. The show, I mean, the premise of Star Trek's to like just go on adventure.
But like Star Trek 2,
Like-
The Wrath of Khan, that's a good movie, I'd say.
Nice. Okay.
Beam me up.
Beat me up, Scotty. All right. Man, Star Wars, Star Trek, a soap opera. Star Wars is a sci-fi fantasy. All right, Mark. Okay. Star Trek out for 6 years before Star
Trek.
Wars.
Trek.
Trek, not Trek.
I guess we gotta go watch them all.
That's my
Oh.
inner Jerry correcting you.
John was like, "Oh no."
Star Wars is like Gal Gadot.
I've never seen him either.
Star Trek is
That's
like
for you, Jerry.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Trek.
Good job, Aiden.
Caitlyn Jenner. One time for
That's
Bruce.
Aiden, that was a little far.
Oh, you
that
hate
one.
to see it.
Aiden went over Aiden went over the boundary on that one.
Oh boy. Hey man. You guys don't get it?
Wait, what?
Track and Bruce? Never mind, you don't get the joke.
Oh, I get it now.
He's a track
Oh my
star.
god. Danny, you are unbelievable, man. Jesus Christ, Danny. He used to be an American hero, damn it.
Jesus Christ.
Alright,
Then he
guys, we're
became
gonna
Oh,
That's
boy,
it.
Oh man.
Huge.
Oh man. Alright guys, I appreciate everybody coming, man. Oh man, this journey has been crazy, dude. Appreciate Vane21, John the Everyday Collector, Sweet Danny 9.8, and Chasen, man. Appreciate you guys being here. Eddie, we'll see you next week, and next week is episode 1, The Phantom Menace, featuring Liam Nelson.
What the hell?
Dun, 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 dun. It was I'm joking.
Let's watch Star Trek.
So you like Whoopi Goldberg?